Rowena Richards. People feel that when the mob were running Las Vegas, it was safer and cleaner. And right now, it's become more dangerous. Do you think that the law should be changed to keep habitual criminals off the streets?
Well, I wasn't here when the mob was active. I do have a lot of friends who were historians in Las Vegas, and they have told me similar stories, but some of the ways that the mob kept law and order were not according to our Constitution. But yes, it was safer. I don't think habitual criminals should, I believe in the old theory of 3 strikes and you're out. You should lock them up, especially some of the ones that are offending minors and children and stuff like that. Those people shouldn't see the light of day. I also don't think that we should be giving them all the medical care that they've got and all the different things that prisoners get. Prisoners get more privileges and more services than some of our citizens do. I don't see that. I'm more of the line of what Mr. Arpaio's doing in Arizona. That some people disagree with that, but I think that we shouldn't make it a playground for the prisoners. They go in there, work out all day, have good food, watch whatever they want, and they get stronger and smarter and come back out and they offend again. So, do you have another question?
Yes, I heard what you said about...
Microphone.
I'm sorry. Heard what you said about you supporting the veterans, and I founded Shine Foundation. It's actually to help our military who are in the line of fire and their families, just monetary help or donations or whatnot. And there's an event on August the 7th. Will you support that?
I definitely will.
Okay.
I'm supporting anything that has to do with veterans or wounded warriors. I'm also involved on the board now of the Silent Heroes of the Cold War Memorial, and we're going to expand that. We're going to get people from all different branches coming in to give them a little honor that they deserve too. There's a lot of things that can be done with the Wounded Warriors Foundation and your foundation. I'd like to know a lot more about that. So yes, I do support those things.
2 minutes.
Yes, sir. Don Woolbright. You've been hearing a lot about health care in the news and whatnot. There's over 200,000 Nevada residents, legal Nevada residents, that do not have health insurance. Them, along with the illegal residents, seem to end up in the emergency room whenever there's problems, and the UMC is just a disaster area right now. My question is, if you're elected as a legislator, what ideas or what suggestions would you bring forward to help alleviate the healthcare problem that we've got in Nevada here?
Okay, well, healthcare is a big issue. It's very expensive. I'm a proponent of giving everybody good health care. One of the things I was taught as a young man when I first started getting jobs is to get insurance to take care of myself and my family. One of the things I've always budgeted for was health care insurance. Health care has grown very expensive, very dear to most people, and I think it should be addressed in the way of tort reform. I don't think that you should have people spilling coffee on themselves and having frivolous lawsuits. I don't think that doctors should have to be paying exorbitant health care insurance, which will cut the cost of health care. And those are the type of things I think we can do to cut down on. Everyone knows right now, you go to an emergency room, no matter what it is, you're going to get waited on. I used to have arguments. I spent 20 years overseas in different countries, and I used to always be challenged by some of our socialist friends over there saying, oh, Americans don't care about their people. They don't give them any medical care. They die in the streets. I said, no, you're wrong. They definitely get medical care. They go to any hospital, and if they've got a problem, they get taken care of. And our hospitals are overrun with people, and they're making it so that the doctor staffs, my own doctor, when I told him, came in all happy and smiling, saying, hey, I've got my, signed up to get my Medicare. And he just frowned and he says, I'm not happy to hear that. And I said, why? He says, because they don't pay me anything. He said, they just keep whittling and whittling down. He says, and I should be happy for you because you're going to save money. He says, it's not good for me as a doctor. So doctors need to be taken care of. We need to cut down on the frivolous lawsuits. We need to make health care more affordable. I'm not in favor of a single-payer system. Never have been. That's, a socialist medical system doesn't work. Why do you think the Prime Minister of Canada goes down to Florida to get stuff done? This is just not the thing that I believe in. I'll tell you just a little anecdote, if I've got a minute left, Nick. When I was 14 years old, big bad motorcycle rider, I broke my right femur. I was on the operating table. The doctor read the x-ray out to my mother, and he said, "I'm sorry, ma'am, that bone is so shattered, it's pulverized, we're going to amputate his leg." I said, "How could they do that?" I said, "I'm the coolest 14-year-old kid motorcycle rider there is. They can't cut my leg off." And she said, "Well, I have insurance. I want the best bone specialist in Texas. We're going to take care of that leg." So it took quite a while to go through the procedure to save my leg. If we hadn't had insurance, if it would have just been a government-run program or a regular county thing, I would have had no right leg. I wouldn't have gone in the military. I wouldn't have been able to climb mountains. I've jumped. I've done all these things that you should be doing. And I believe that you should have good medical insurance and make it affordable for people to have. And the way to make it affordable is get rid of the frivolous lawsuits and cut the costs that way. Sorry if I get on a soapbox, but that's the way I feel.
Okay.